Well, I want to talk about Smile 2, written and directed by Parker Flynn and starring Naomi Scott. It's actually fantastic as the grief-stricken pop star is infected with this um, phantasmagorical um, apparition that just drives you nuts, and he does a great job of creating visuals um, to create the dread, to constantly keep it going. Um, she, of course, is a big pop star. It's, a character everybody can engage with. Everybody's interested in her life, assistance, and things like that. Yeah, overbearing mother has become a trope in a lot of these horrors. I've noticed. Ruin was another one, which is a better film, but this is good. It's filled with dread. You could almost call it dreadful, but it's very, very watchable. Like, it doesn't rest for a minute, even when she's not dealing with the chaos of the film visual horror. Um, it looms over every single scene. And the smile, of course, is a brilliant horror trope that I think will kind of find its way into pop culture. Most likely through advertising, although how I don't know. I'd recommend it, given that we're in a horror season. Really good little flick. Um, Subtextually, the pressure of being beautiful, Instagram anxiety. That doesn't really feature in it though. It's part of our lifestyle in the background, but it doesn't really have a narrative thread. The thrust of the film is really, it's thinly, will she get back on tour? She's had some difficulty before. And then the horror tropes, the horror anxiety, to slip into kind of mental illness. I suppose in a time of mental health awareness, that's the symbiotic connection we have with the film. You know, the ever living dread of not achieving enough with so little time that now antagonises everybody because of bi-directional digital media. But if you're a horror fan, it kind of transcends kind of supernatural horror into psychological horror, because you're aware the visuals are all in her head, so it doesn't break the laws of physics in any way. Everything that we're seeing, she's imagining in her head. She's basically slipping into schizophrenia, if you wanted to take a literal examination of it. So I think that's how it kind of carries over into a more mainstream audience as opposed to kind of horror and movie fan audiences. But a great flick all around. Parker Finn is one to watch.